Waiting for Bout that online. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Say it's more than one way to skin a rat.
Yep, we got this, man. We gotta find. I'm gonna find a way that maybe we can get the link on this and share it on Facebook. And they come on Facebook, they check it out either way, but they're gonna get to see it. So
yeah, hey, is everything clear on your end?
Yeah, this looking clean, man. What I'm about to do is put a post on Facebook and tell them to go on your Instagram.
Okay, and then I'm finna back door. Hey, everybody, I need y'all just to stand by for a minute. We're gonna get this thing going, but you don't want to miss this interview because I know we got questions. That's
yeah, we got the fire off Northside Outlaw. You already know, shit. We get together any other time, and there ain't no problem with connection. But it seemed like today there was a bit of hating going on, but we're back connected. We're definitely gonna be going wild with this interview. So everybody checking it out. Shit, get ready, man. We're gonna let loose.
Already. Hey,
you already know.
Matter of fact,
we
all set. I got it going on Facebook too.
Okay.
So they'll be able to at least hear the questions.
Yeah, that's a bet.
Riding all week on.
Well, this, that gonna be the topic of this, and that gonna be the name, riding all week on them, because one thing for sure about you, and me, I ain't just saying that, it's straight facts that I talk. So
yes, sir.
When it comes to this hip hop, and when it comes to our culture and the movement, and the men that we definitely was inspired by growing up, we respect the riders, you know what I mean? And just like Pac, just like Fatal, just like yourself, you're definitely up there in that vein. So even just some of the stuff we're looking to touch on this interview is going to explore more about that, about yourself, because you're definitely keeping the riding aspect strong. And, we see that, we salute that, man. So you already know.
Already. Man, it looked like the lights are lighting up on Instagram. So the people are coming through. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna flip it back this way, and then we can talk. That way I can see what's what. I appreciate you having me on your show, bro.
Most definitely, man. And it ain't nothing but a family affair. So and the one thing about us is this gonna be just as raw and uncut, just like how we speak, just as candid as how we speak. There ain't no filters or nothing like that. We ain't necessarily gonna put nothing out there on blast, but we're gonna speak from the heart as we do as men and stuff like that. So we definitely appreciate your time and you being on there now. So to kick things off, we already know a lot about you, but tell the people a little bit about you, just a little mini introduction, who Northside Outlaw is, and I know it's broad, not just from a musical aspect, because we're gonna get into the marine stuff, we're gonna get into the acting, the Undone Immortals, all that stuff, but just in terms of you coming up, your kind of story, just growing up and stuff, just tell us a little bit about Northside, how that came about, man.
Shoot, that's first of all, like I said earlier, man, thank you for riding with me all this time, man, from day one. It's because of you that the UK know about me. You was always our plug, outlaw representative for new, for new artists, and not only new artists, but for No Limit Outlaws. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to shout you out, man, for always being that thorn, steel ride, man. The creativity, the fashion. I appreciate all that, man. But just a little bit about me. Man, I don't even know where to start, man. I was raised in the church, got tired of the foolishness in the church. I got in these streets. I'm just giving y'all a rough little deal. Got in these streets, man, and started doing my thing. I ain't gonna talk about too much because I'm not trying to self-incriminate myself. Got tired of that. Went in the military, man. A lot of people don't know I went in the U.S. Navy first, reserves. Got out of that. Got bored with that.
Okay. Got
me a good job. Got bored with that. And then that's when I went in the Marine Corps, man, and I ended up having a real good career. I served 2 combat tours in Iraq, and also was able to take part in the annual training with the Ugandan soldiers. And list goes on, man. I always been doing music. I ain't just started doing music just when I started fucking with the Outlawz. So I always been about music.
We didn't heard some stuff, but we done seen a lot of videos and stuff of you around Texas performing, and definitely having a real street underground influence and story out there. Just in terms of the Marines, because that itself is an experience that, not a lot of people have been even fortunate to go through, or, blessed in an aspect where you've been able to travel the world, help people see different things, and still incorporate that back into your music. We've seen like the FOI stuff as well, so we know you're quite military after gate, you're military minded. So in terms of the music, we know Tupac obviously being a heavy influence to yourself, as he is to many of us, growing up, and in terms of even a military minded man himself, and implying that into the music. And so a lot of us were able to grow up and be able to learn and peep game and stuff like that. At what point did you encounter Tupac's music, and you remember at what point it was or what you heard that made you, and got you like this that what I mean?
Man, I'm gonna tell you. As I started earlier, like I said, I was raised in a strict church background, man. I ain't know nothing about anything other than church during that time. And me and my brother, man, we used to have to sneak and listen to music. You know what I'm saying? And I don't remember what it was, but I heard the first song I heard was "Got Me Trapped" from Pop. So of course, man, I did my further research, man, and ended up buying the Tupacalypse Now tape. And the song that really got me, the first song that really got me, other than Trap, was Soldier Story.
All I want to be.
So when I heard that and I heard the storyline, I'm like, man, this dude is, why they, you know what I'm saying? Where's this dude at? So that, I guess, caused me to want more, because he identified with what was already in me. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And like I said, we from the South, man, but people think we don't listen to hip hop. Well, that was my first interest. Him, LL Cool J, Rakim, those are people I used to listen to. But let's just keep it all the way real. Pac touched something in me that a lot of artists during that time wasn't speaking to. So that's where it started, that tape, that Tupacalypse Now tape.
Okay. And even coming from Texas, I know you say, just coming from the South, there's a lot of misrepresentation where people think
a whole lot.
Yeah, that, and Texas definitely, we gotta give it up to the Ghetto Boys face, all that as well.
All day. All day. Man, I'm smiling just you saying that, because I come from that generation, man. This new shit, I don't know what the hell these motherfuckers doing in this new day and time, but I come from that era. The Ghetto Boys, Suave House, Street Military, SPC, South Park Coalition. That's where I come from. That's why I'm not even giving ear to none of this stupid shit. Oh, shout out to the R Squad too, Devin. That's the stuff I used to listen to.
Yeah, that's that real, man. And speaking of realness, one of the things that we definitely got to touch on is the relationship, the work with the Outlawz, because if we're talking about Tupac and we're talking about the Outlawz and just the legacy of the Outlawz transcending more than just a group and being, the actual legacy, what Tupac laid down the foundation, you've been, the Outlaw Prime Minister and holding up that position for many, many years.
Yes, sir.
In high regard. And, a lot of the fans ask questions. A lot of people see stuff online. A lot of people want to see more from the Outlawz pushing other artists. It ain't no secret. We saw stuff even, Castro speak out and people say this and that. At this moment in time, I know you've put in a lot of work for the outlaw movement, period, which is always gonna stand up for itself and is always still gonna continue. But in terms of like working with Edie and Nova stuff, because I'm gonna keep it 100, and it's interesting I say that because I was waiting to see you in the Keep It 100 video. So
I was supposed to be in that video. Okay, we'll talk about that. Yeah.
So, in terms of the music, the Outlawz and stuff like that, the fans be asking, they want to hear you on some of the upcoming stuff. Is that something that we're gonna see?
I don't know, man. Let me just say this to the fans. I've been rapping way up before I start fucking with them niggas. Straight up, I've been doing this. People knew me out here. I didn't transcend way beyond
vocals,
that. Yeah. But how I came about to fuck with the Outlawz, Young Noble was putting out a mixtape. So I'm like, okay. And it was the Outlaw Nation mixtape that he was putting out.
I remember them. Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you what my thinking was then. I'm like, okay, man, these niggas supposed to be down with Pac. Yep. I need to be latching on with them to uplift the movement. It's always been about them. And these are conversations I had with Noble and Itty. It's always been about me trying to get all them motherfuckers together, man. But as time started going on, my popularity people start asking more like, damn, why this nigga ain't at the shows? Why this nigga ain't on tour with them? I mean, I get calls all the time, man. I still get calls. Well, come to find out, and like I said, I mean, we all move different, but I thought it was about everybody moving together. I didn't know this was some individual shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm more like the outspoken one because I'm really in these streets. I really been out here. I seen it from the war side and the street sides. You know what I'm saying? When I go to Jersey, or any place, I don't have no problems because I got people out there and brothers respect what I stand for, not no fuck. So
we know that. We just seen even you just touching on that. A lot of people say the Outlawz haven't really been the same since God bless the dead, Hussein Fatal passed.
Exactly.
Because even his sister Sarah Washington. A lot of people got a lot of stuff to say, but. Ultimately, people know, and a lot of people don't know, Fatal was very instrumental in being somebody that was keeping Pac legacy strong and protecting it, and he had a very close relationship with Fatal, especially towards the end times where he was, probably the person in the most communication with him, working with him on projects, knowing where his mind state was at, and where he was even taking himself with the Outlawz 3000 and his own ventures and stuff like that. So, I mean, is there anything like that you can speak on?
Yeah, I can speak on that, but right before I speak on that, I'm very appreciative to what the brothers did on my behalf, but don't get it twisted. I invested my fucking money. Ain't nobody did shit for me, and they would tell you that I invested my money. You understand what I'm saying? When you see me with all that fucking Outlaw University shit, I'm sure they give that shit away to some of them niggas, but me, I paid for everything.
Yeah, exactly. I know you paid it forward.
You know what I'm saying? Because I thought that's what we supposed to do, support one another. But, and then I want to say this, shout out to Itty, man, because he did keep his word on getting my last single out with the deal we did with OFL Digital. So I'm not going to shit on Itty because he kept his word. You know what I'm saying? Other people talk shit. I don't know the relationship they have with him, but I don't have that relationship. So the brother kept his word with getting that single out. But even with that, I move different. It's not bad. I just move different. I'm about Pac. I'm about what Pac stood for and his mission. Now, to answer your question, and I said this on other interviews, Hussein Fatal was moving more to a revolutionary mind state. And that was based on conversations that he and I had in a small amount of time. I ain't know him as long as all these other new folks got a chance to know him. Just like I didn't get a chance to meet Pac. But it ain't about meeting motherfuckers. It's about the bond that you build. Because half of the motherfuckers that met Pac sold him out. That's a subject for another time. So
that's we could go into all of that.
Yeah. We gonna have to do that on another show. But Fatal gave me clear instructions on what to do. A lot of this shit that's happening right now, he already told me this shit was gonna happen. I was just waiting on it to happen. But in the course of that, I was trying to bring all them motherfuckers together.
I mean, you're the only person I done seen, you know, build relationships, work with all the outlaws from Storm to everybody. You done put all that together, you know. So and that and all the fans and the people can see that's off love, off what you've been doing, you know. Similar with myself with No Limit, you know, coming from the UK and having to build those links and stuff. I done, you know, fuck with niggas the long way, the same kind of way. So you know, the only difference is what I can say is even having the experience. You know, linking in with the Outlawz, No Limit, them niggas keep it 100.
Man, you ain't gotta say, man. Shout out to the boys, man. It's a whole nother different love. Every time I see them brothers, man, it's always love. I'm talking about the No Limit Outlaws. I want us to be clear.
We, you know, even yourself, we put the stuff together, crazy Eastwood stuff that hadn't been done.
Yes.
I'll give him a funny story. I remember talking to Noble at the time because the option was there for him to maybe even do something. And
man,
my relationship with Noble is he just always been too greedy when he hasn't needed to be. When
and see, I live by a certain code, you know, and certain. Let's just look at it like this. You'll see me supporting they shit all on my motherfucking page, but you'll never see none of my shit on their page. You'll see me wearing the fucking Outlaw University shit, but you won't never see my shit. And that shit ain't fucking right. You understand? And I don't, check it out, and let's be clear. I don't give a fuck either way. You understand what I'm saying? I just be noticing the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my deal. Let's talk a little bit about the Keep It 100 video.
I want to hear about that because that was in your city, your time, your waiting,
because I didn't even want to be in the video. Eddie, as being a courteous person that Eddie is, he is, man. He a quiet dude. At the same time, me and my partner, man, was in San Antonio. That's my hometown. That's where we shot the Keep It 100 video. Me and my partner, man, was setting up security for the event. We didn't even. That's just how we roll, you know what I'm saying? We know the Outlawz gonna be in the building, and Eddie had already told me, because they asked Eddie, they said, well, where's your security? And he pointed at me. So guess what? We set up security. While we at the venue, I get a text, hey man, come on out here to the hotel, man, so we can get a cameo in the video. So I left the venue and went out there. So I get up there, goddamn, what's the dude to be shooting all their videos? He a good brother. Yeah, Jay Sense. He a good brother, man. I ain't gonna front on him.
He a good bro.
Yeah, he got a good spirit. So he's shooting my part, and then he's shooting goddamn what's the other older dude that was singing? I can't think of none of their names now. But anyway, the dude that was Ronnie Spencer. He was shooting his part and my part in the elevator. I was supposed to be in the elevator scene, and we shot our part, and it was done. So after that was over with, you know, after we done, I'm telling everybody, y'all just be looking out for my cameo in the video. So I get a call from one of my insides saying, hey man, I want to tell you this before you see it. They didn't put you in the video. I said, oh yeah? I said, okay. I say, the person that called me, I told him, I said, I told you that was gonna happen. So crazy. I get in the inbox. This how I roll. I got Eddie, I got Jason, I got Noble, and the person who called me in the inbox and asked them, because I can post that shit up too online so y'all can see it. I say, what happened to my part in the video? So they come up, they waited for a while because I know they was gonna wait to see what happened. So Eddie said, yeah, that's a good question. So the way it looks like, Eddie didn't even know because he was looking for me.
He waiting to see this shit,
Yeah. So long story short, so we get back to the interview, the excuse was the lighting was wrong. Now take mine, Jason done a million fucking videos. And I like his stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But even if that was the case, if the lighting was wrong, you at least should have called me and say, hey man, this is what came up. You go put the motherfucking video out anyway. And it's your business, do whatever you do. But I just watch little stuff like that. So when that happened, I said, okay, that was the last straw. Because I was already seeing some other shit too. So it is what it is. They move like they move. I'ma do what I'm supposed to do to realign this shit back how Pac wanted. Whether I met Pac or not.
Yeah. Well, we know you ain't ever come off that mission, and we definitely see that. I wanted to touch on something quickly, because when you was just speaking about the security and holding them down, you was very instrumental behind holding down another legend from our community, Dick Gregory, and
yes, rest in power. Yeah.
I want to know if you got some stories you can share from that experience. And
man, we beat all day. A lot of people don't know. I was one. It's just like I was one of the last with Fatal. I was one of the last to be able to be a part of another legend, Dick Gregory, in his last days. Myself and my commander, Brother Nasir. So to answer your question, of course he dropped some jewels on me. Of course he left me with some stuff. Of course you may hear him on my project.
Okay, yeah. So
you heard it here first.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, you had that exclusive right there, so
more or less, I'm that brother reincarnated. Trust me. I'm thinking about leaving this rap shit and start doing some of that sarcastic comedy, so I can talk about some of these funky ass rappers.
You know what? I think it's definitely needed, or even mixing it up with the music, like they used to do in the old days. With that, it's definitely needed, and because a lot of the comedy people think it's just jokes, but it's being able to understand life. Like, one thing I love about yourself, you're a serious brother, but even knowing your background, and I wanted to get into the movie stuff, similar, we could talk about movies all day, but the Black Panther movie, but even yourself from a background, even being quite military, but you're still an open brother, universal to life and everybody, and spread a lot of love and positivity. So, one of the things, so, this is why, even ourselves wanted to speak about, let's see what I got down here with the touchdown to keep it 100, the Marines. You do a lot of work with survivors and people who have suffered with PTSD and stuff like that. So, you want to drop a few words about that work you be doing?
Yeah, and thank you again, man. I work with currently right now, man. I work with homeless veterans, man, that suffer from mental illnesses. Out of 400, I think it was between 400 and 700 people, I was the only one hired by President Obama to work in the PTSD clinic at the VA. Wow. That should tell you something, just with that alone. The reason I was chosen, not just because of my military background and my training, I suffer from chronic PTSD. I have a diagnosis of chronic PTSD. I'm sure some of y'all can tell when you piss me off. But my PTSD started in the hood. It just got worse.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Post-traumatic slave syndrome. It just got worse in the war, but I'm a lot better now, man, because I went through therapy and, I do different things, man, meditation, yoga, and all that to keep me occupied. So what I do now, I share my experiences with other veterans who are suffering from the same deal, to tell them and to encourage them that you can make it out of that. So in that course, I'm also providing them with services, medical services, turning them on to therapy. I'm under the bridges. I'm doing home visits, checking on folks. And that's what I do all during the course of the day. And of all the jobs that I've been able to maintain in life, that's the only job right now that I love doing, man, because I'm giving back to somebody that was in my position at some point. So it's all love, man. So that's what I do, man. I mean, and you could tie that in with what Pac was doing, giving back.
Exactly, and it ties back into what we were saying. Just an example of positive role models and examples for others, and yourself definitely being that. Speaking of Pac, because I want to get a bit into some movie talk. What are your thoughts on the All Eyes on Me movie? You give it the thumbs up, the thumbs down. Everybody got their opinion on the business or the other aspects of it. How you feel about it?
Okay, the All Eyes on Me movie. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up in the sense of they did an awesome job of what they had to work with. I think the actors did an awesome job. I'm still kind of sketchy because I don't know what happened as far as the, and it's really not my business, but then again, it is my business. I just want to make sure that the business aspect of it was taken care of, and the family, the estate. It's just so much fuckery, man, because now I hear that the estate belongs to somebody that wasn't even associated with fucking Pac. I think it was Afeni's ex-husband. So it's just so much fuckery, but I just want to make sure that Pac and his family was taken care of, and those that was involved. Now, I think it was good, but I will say this: I don't like what everybody's doing with this Pac Biggie stuff. You know, everybody eating.
Yeah, that makes
all you gotta do is mention Pac.
I was watching WWE the other day, and they had some joke where some guy come out and he talking about my name Biggie, and you got this wrestler called Biggie, and he like, you know, Tupac and Biggie, they got killed in the 90s, and it's all some joke shit, and I'll be like, damn.
And it's definitely out of control. But I will say, I was blessed to be on the All Eyes on Me tour leg when they came to Texas, and able to build with the director Benny and his father and his family. I was the only one that they let in the theater before they brought everybody else in. So it was myself, Benny Boone, his mother and father. So that was an honor for them to allow me in just with them to view the movie prior to bringing in everybody else. So it was definitely a blessing in that aspect. The flip side of that, I just want to make sure that the business aspect of it, as far as the family being taken care of and things like that. I don't know what happened, but I enjoyed the movie.
You give it a thumbs up.
You know, I think the people just wanted something. They wanted something versus nothing.
There's nothing.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brother Fonzie, can I say something real quick, brother?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Let me tell y'all something, because I'm seeing people in and out. I want you to be clear. I don't give a fuck you go back and tell these people what I'm saying. I'm riding all week on them. I don't give a shit. I live like this for real. Beyond this fucking internet shit. Now, back to the interview. I don't give a fuck, man. These old snitching ass niggas on here too.
I'm sorry, know you always keep it raw, same way Fatal did Dizza at the same time. Staying on the movie topic, tell us a bit about the acting you've been doing. We've seen the trailer for the Undying Immortals. We've seen other little bits that you've been up to. Give us a little insight on that movie, your character, what that project was like, and what else we can expect from you, man.
Okay. Shout out to Jake Bradshaw from the UK.
That's that.
And believe it or not, I didn't even know we lost Fatal. He the one told me that we lost Fatal, but that's a story for another time. We're gonna talk about that. I play Aiden, the Warlock, in the Undying Immortals, directed film by Sarah. I say Sarah Films. It should be Sarah Films, but Sarah Lewis, female director / model. She did an awesome job as far as putting this movie together. It's probably one of the first sci-fi, predominantly black-owned sci-fi films that are coming out of its time, and it's amazing. Of course, this is the first time where I get to actually play me. You know, I've gotten a lot of other roles, but as I read the scripts, it ended up being some fruity shit, and I jump ship because I don't want to be involved in that. You know how they do? They always try to turn us into something fruity. Yep. So this is the first film where I've been blessed to be a part of a cast that know what the hell they're doing, and they very polished. And also shout out to Sarah again. There's a book coming out, the Undying Immortals book, so be on the lookout for that. I'm excited, man. It should be dropping this fall. We just dropped the second trailer. You can go on YouTube and type in the Undying Immortals. I got a song coming out, the Undying Immortals. So it's about to be real live, man. And I'm just blessed to be a part of this sci-fi film.
Now that's what's up. We're gonna do our bit with promoting that and pushing it. So we definitely looking forward to watching it as well. And we're gonna
Thank you, brother.
we're gonna give our review. It ain't gonna be biased, but
brother, whatever. I want. Hey, look. I want y'all to tell the truth, man. That's what it's all about, man. I think for it being an independent film, this is quality. Just looking at the trailer, man, keeps you on the edge. Like, damn, man, what this is. Yeah. So yeah, it's lovely, man. It's a beautiful thing.
One more thing I definitely wanted to ask you, because we're gonna catch back up on some other topics. Next, but the Hells of North America.
Man.
We want to update on the album. How's that coming along?
I gotta keep it all the way real. My shit should have been out, bro. I've been so caught up doing so much community stuff, flying here, doing this, doing that. The Hells of North America been ready. I know we got a song that we need to complete as well. But it's ready. I think what I may do is go ahead and release an EP of what I have. Man, I almost said something, man. I got a feature with a legend that I got a call the day before yesterday that they're gonna make the announcement. Once this drops and everybody see what's about to happen, then I'm just gonna follow it. It's all about a part of marketing. So you gotta understand the marketing aspect of it. So I got a feature. I got 3 new songs with 3 new I ain't gonna say 3 new artists, but 3 artists that we all know that's gonna really set everything in motion. So the Hells of North America, it's already ready. It's just a matter of putting it out under the best situation. I was gonna do it through O4L Digital, but that's a conversation for another time. It is what it is.
Okay. And just lastly, in terms of those features, are they gonna be kept to Texas, or they gonna be more nationwide?
Hell nah. The features I'm talking about. Well, let me mention 2 of them. I'm doing something with Don Stormy out of Nigeria. I got something coming out with Brother T Mac out of Australia. Those are ones I'm gonna mention. I'm talking about. I will say this. I got a song coming out. Actually, 3 songs coming out that I just collabed with a Bay. I said lay because he will lay you down. A legend in the Bay. I'm gonna put it out that way.
Yeah.
We got 3 bangers that are coming out. Then you may, I'm gonna throw this out too. You may hear some more Fatal stuff and myself.
That was gonna be the last question I was gonna ask, because I know you got unreleased stuff there. So
oh yeah.
So come get me.
Oh, you already know, man. What you think about that song, that Come Get Me?
Yeah, nice, man. That shit hot.
Yeah, it was different.
I've been listening.
I appreciate your support, man. All this time, man. If it wasn't for you, man, a lot of people wouldn't even know me out there in London, UK.
The crazy thing is, just before we wrap up or whatever, I'm gonna say even how we hooked up. The funny story is, I flew out to Ireland to make a link with the Outlawz. Similar to yourself, I'm showing them niggas love and stuff. I done went out there and I did an interview with them, and I got them to show love to C Murder and stuff, and you actually reposted some of the stuff on Twitter. And, when you was representing for C, and we saw that, and we was like, you know what, that's love, and you know what I mean, and we started partying from that. So that's how that.
Shout out to C Murder. You know what I'm saying? Free C Murder. Hey, let me ask you something since we talk about him real quick. Is that his Instagram page or somebody running it?
That's some of his folks running it.
Okay, because they showing me a lot of love, man. So shout out to them.
Yeah, no, it's official. I mean, that's the only official one from the fam. So
Yeah, shout out to him, man. We pray that God grant him success with his situation, man. Free C Murder, man.
Yes, sir. Well, we're about to wrap this one up, and we're gonna have this soon available on the website, BoutTheOnline.com, YouTube, all of that. So, Northside, we're gonna, I'm gonna hit you up on the rebound, but We're gonna any last words, any last things you want to say?
Last words is still ride
Right.
all week on.
That gonna be the tagline.
Truth. Still riding all week on them for the cause of truth and liberation. That's what this is about. We ain't talking about just killing a bunch of motherfuckers. We talking about standing up for the truth, man. Shout out to Jake Bradshaw, another solid dude. He always, man, I'm telling you. I see him on here, man. Salute. Love all y'all, man. Thank you for all the support, man.
And you know the UK got nothing but love for you, so we're gonna work something out at some point. We're gonna have to get Northside out here. You know what the crazy thing is? I got people that come up to me to this day and they say, I remember I met Northside at the Outlawz concert, and I'm like, they crazy because he didn't even get to make it out, but that's how much people like to see you there. They wanted to see you there that much.
Yeah, they be getting me and Fatal mixed up, but that's a good thing. That's a good mix up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, brother, I appreciate you, man.
And yourself, bro. We're gonna party, man.
Already. Salute. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, man. Right here, Bout That TV. You already know what it is, man. Still riding all week on them with my brother and our representative in that area for No Limit Outlawz, Fonzie Neutron. Salute.
Salute. Yes, sir.